All right. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, as a matter of fact. And let's get started on our Sales Academy so we can get into some other trainings. If there's anything in particular while you're thinking about it that you want to go over to understand better, this is the place to do it. Don't hesitate. And hopefully, I'll be able to help you with it. If I can't, we'll find somebody who can. But one of the things we want to say is welcome to those of you that are brand new to Wakana. We love it, love it, love it, expanding our family. Because guess what? When you become a part of us, you make us better. And one of the things that I live by is that the way up is to help another man up. My name is Dr. Rosalind Shaw Belt. Everybody calls me Dr. Roz. I'm not a medical doctor. I have two doctorates. One is in theology and divinity, right? Get that. So I'm the CEO of Dream to Life Productions and Ministry. I'm a wife, a musician. I love to do videography. And I also love to do recording engineering that I did at many years when I was president of a record company. So I'm a recording engineer. I dibble and dabble with the web and graphic designing as well. I love to inspire and to motivate people to become better of who they are. I am a licensed insurance agent in 2 states, Texas and Georgia. And I'm a network marketer. And I am privileged to be an emerald here at Wakana on my way to diamond. So now the thing about network marketing that is so misconstrued, so misconstrued. We have, and some of it's because people have abused it like people abuse anything. But network marketing is something that all of us do, whether we know it or not, because we all network, we all refer people to things. If you go to a good movie, when I went to see Black Panther, I told everybody, you got to see Black Panther. When I saw The Help, I told everybody, you got to see The Help. I mean, I can give you a list of movies that I have seen in my lifetime. The Color Purple. Who hasn't advised somebody else to see The Color Purple, right? But did they send you any money for doing that? No, but you networked for them. So when we think about it, what's important? Is it the products or the compensation plan? Is it the stability of the company, the opportunity, or the sponsor? Now, granted, all of these need to be good in any company. The products need to be good. You hope the comp plan is good so you can make some money. You want it to be a stable company. You want it to be the right timing of the opportunity. And you definitely want to have a good sponsor that you can count on, although that doesn't always happen. But is that what's most important for you to be successful? See, you joined Wakana to be successful. We want to help you be successful. So the way we do this is a concept called modeling. That's something I learned early in ministry. That if you find somebody that's doing it, model after them. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. And see, I'm a sports person. I love football, basketball, baseball. I only watch baseball during the playoffs and the World Series, but I love sports. And matter of fact, I can play a little bit too. But there's something that they all have in common that causes some teams to always win. Now, whether these teams are in your city or your state has nothing to do with the fact that they have the greatest number of championship rings. How is that possible? When every year they lose players, every year players get hurt, every year players get traded, all kinds of things happen, but they still find a way to win. The same thing applies to food, to restaurants. No matter what KFC you go to, it has the same number of herbs and spices. Starbucks, they make the cappuccino, they make the frappuccino the same way with the same number of squirts. McDonald's fries taste the same whether they're here in this country or in another country. And Chick-fil-A has got it down. I don't care how long that line is. You can get in that line because you're assured it's going to be speedy because they have developed a system. And not only have they developed a system, it's duplicatable. What does that mean? It's not determined by the skill of the person or the age of the person or the sex of the person. Guess what? Wakana has a system. If you will tap into our system, hear me very closely, if you will implement our system, you will find yourself being successful. And that's what this is. For the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 10 points of our Sales Academy training, which is our system. Number one, what is your why? Now, if you've been around network marketing for any length of time, you've heard people say this, and you wonder why. Why do I have to? What's about my why? It's because your why has to be huge. We've been taught that if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not big enough. See, that why has to be huge because every day is not going to be Sunday. Every day, somebody is not going to be in favor of what you're promoting. Every day, everybody is not going to agree with you. As a matter of fact, I'll be real transparent with you. The very people that you think are probably going to be interested are not the ones. More than likely, it'll be the ones that you don't even think they would be interested. Sometimes it's a very person who's got pain in their body that doesn't want to know about CBD or pain relief or flat belly lifestyle. But you've got to have a huge why. Who do you want to be a blessing to? Here's mine. I want to bless my husband. I want to retire him, and he's really ready too. I want to travel. We love water. We love all inclusive. I want to be in a position where I can have build my own studio in my house, as well as we want to own our own supper club. These are things that I want to experience and want to accomplish before I leave Earth. And then I want to be a blessing. If I see somebody that I feel led to bless them, I don't want to have to go check my phone, look in my back office of my bank, and make sure I can afford to do it. Because I know that I was created to be a blessing. So I want to be able to give to whoever I want to, what I want to, whenever I want to. What is your why? The person who invited you here to see this, to listen to this information, wants to know, needs to know, what is your why? Because see, that's going to be something you have to remember when you get up in the morning. It's going to get your juices flowing. And then you've got to write down your goals. You can have that why in your head, but when you put it on paper, when you use those other faculties to write it and to speak it, there's something special that takes place because it's about writing the vision. And you don't want to just be generic. Oh, I just want to be a millionaire. No, no, you got to be specific. What exactly do you want to accomplish? When you came to Wakana, there's a reason that you came here. Why? I mean, why did you join? Why are you here this morning? That's something powerful because you've done something special to take out of your time. So be very specific about the who, the what, the where, the when, and the why. Write the vision. And then concrete criteria for measuring your progress. I'm telling you, pat yourself on the back today. You've made some progress. Just showing up, just putting aside your schedule. This is a weekend of people celebrating and all kinds of things, but you're here right now. And then make sure that you don't just throw something out of the air that you want to achieve. I'm ready to be a millionaire in 2 weeks. Okay, yeah. I mean, this is the platform. It has a platform of unlimited potential. But is that attainable for you with your schedule, with what you have going on in your household, in your family? So it needs to be something that makes sense to you. It's attainable. It matters to you. See, I'm guilty of wanting things better for people sometimes than they want for themselves. I'm guilty of that because sometimes other people can see your potential better than you can. So your goals have to matter to you. Your business goals need to be in alignment with your personal goals. Because when you joined Wakana, let's be real, you didn't come here without any baggage. You came with a family, you came with a spouse, you came with your own work load and worth. You may have a job that you're on or a business that you own. I mean, so there's some other things going on in your life besides Wakana. And see, we got to realize Wakana is important now because you're here. So we challenge you to get going quickly. See, we want you to have what we call a grand opening. That grand opening is announcing to the world, your world, that you're in business. How is it that you can be in business and never tell anybody? I've seen people open up stores and open up brick and mortar buildings and never advertise. And I don't mean spending money advertising. I mean just telling your database that you're in business. Because I'm going to tell you something. The worst thing in the world that can happen is somebody call you on the phone that you know they're in your phone, they're in your database, they're in your sphere of influence. And they start telling you about, girl, I just started using CBD. I started using this pain cream. I started using this oil. I got on this program to lose some weight. And you got all this in your arsenal, but they didn't get it from you. And not because they were negative about getting it from you. They just didn't even know you had it because you didn't tell anybody. So that's why we want you to have what we call a grand opening, a launch party, a virtual launch party. We're living in a time where Zoom is our best friend. You can now just Zoom or team meetings or, all kinds of stuff where you can just get on the computer and people don't have to leave the comfort of their home. Or you can have something at your home, something in a community center. That's totally up to you. But it's easy to now expose everybody to what you're doing. So we want to know, can I hold you accountable? That's the question of the day. That's the question your sponsor wants to know. Can I hold you accountable? And there are only two answers, yes or no. That's it. And they're both okay. It's okay if you say no. But if you say yes, then just know that accountability is the glue that ties commitment to results. Number three, we want you to protect your business. How do you protect your business? Get certified. Yeah, we have a university here at Wakana because we want you educated. It's one of the big differences that we have between us and a lot of companies who all they want you to do is just sell something or recruit somebody. No, we want you to be educated. And we'd like for you to do it within the first 30 days. So know this, that every first Sunday and Monday of the month is when we have our certification, except when it falls on a holiday, like this coming weekend. This is the first Sunday and Monday of September, but it's falling on the Labor Day weekend. So we will not have it this weekend. So when you do that, it helps to make your business marketing efforts compliant because you learn what to say, what not to say. You raise up your confidence level because you understand what you have and what you're a part of. And it helps you to grow your business and your client base. And I suggest that even if you're watching this, and this is not your first rodeo here at Wakana, and you've gotten certified, but guess what? You should attend future certifications. Now, you only have to pay for it and only have to take the test. Yes, there is a test, but everybody passes it. It's open book, open video. Don't worry, don't sweat it. Don't start sweating. Oh, Lord, I gotta take a word about that. But guess what? You're gonna pass it and you attend future certifications. Now, you don't have to take future tests, but you want to stay abreast because things change, laws change, compliances change, products, we're always getting new products. So you want to stay up to date.
Dr. Roz, we can't see your screen. I'm sorry.
Wow. Boy, y'all let me go a long way. Okay, there we go. You can see it now?
No.
No? Thank you for stopping me.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So you want to protect your business. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You want to protect your business. You want to make sure that everybody, that you raise up your confidence level regarding your business, that you will not have to be concerned about whether you really understand what you're talking about. Certification normally costs $199. But if you joined us with the crown jewel, the full crown jewel, the half down crown jewel, the millennial, the stimulus, the founders pack, or any of our new wellness packs, guess what? It came with it. And some of you even got more than one, so you could actually give one away. Number 4, you want to create your story. You know, I wouldn't buy from anybody that does not use their own product. I'm just saying that is not happening. So you want to create your own story, purchase your products, start creating your own testimony. Now, I'm going to use other people's testimony because anybody that has one, I'm going to use yours because that's what's powerful. Facts tell, but stories sell, and it needs to be authentic. So number 5. Now, here is one of the most difficult parts of the business right here. You say, make a list. You tell people to make a list, but they don't make a list. You tell people to make a list and they say, but I don't know anybody. Well, here, look, tell me, give me your telephone and let me go in your contact base and see all the folk you don't know. You know people. There are places you go all the time. You go to the same cleaners, you go to the same bank, some of you go to the same teller, you go to the same restaurant, sometimes same fast food drive, same grocery store, say, all this stuff. These are people that you do business with. So why not introduce them to what you do? And then here's the thing. Some of us are on the NFL list. No friends or family left because you've done other businesses or opportunities in the past and they see you coming. But I'm going to tell you something about Wakana. The products that we have, one, they work, they help, they assist with so many things that you may not even know the person on this list may not even have. You don't even know they're not sleeping at night. You don't even know that they're having issues. They have a chronic situation. You don't know. You just may not know. And you don't know, well, you do know that all of them have an endocannabinoid system, but you might not know how much they've been struggling with their weight or their waist or not just being able to feel as healthy as they'd like to. So don't prejudge. Don't leave anybody out. When you make that list, start that list with 100, 200 names. Everybody in your phone, everybody on that email list that keeps sending you information, telling you to join their thing. Come on, flip the script, throw it back on them and say, hey, take a look at this, right? So get that list. And then you want to, number 6, contact and invite, CHAT. This is what Melissa teaches us in our Sales Academy. It stands for choose, hello, add, and tag. Choose, hello, add, and tag. So here's our challenge. We want you to choose about 10 contacts every day and invite them to our Facebook page. We got 2 Facebook pages. We got a group page and we got a corporate page. Invite them, say hello, and introduce yourself. Now don't just jump on folks and say, hey, get my product. No, it's about relationship. Somebody asked me just the other day, how do you market? Well, it's about relationship. It's about wanting to know people. It's really about caring about people's health and their wealth as well, and them walking in a place of wellness. And then add them to the group page, tag them. What does that mean? Let them know when things are going on. Okay, so let's talk about how do we tag. I'm going to stop sharing for a minute and I'm going to go exactly because I want to make sure everybody knows how to do this. So we're going to go to Facebook. Go to Facebook page. So for those of you that, now, if you don't have a Facebook page, and we say Facebook, but you can use Instagram, any other thing that you want to use. They say Facebook is for the older generation, Instagram is for the younger crowd, but we got all of them. TikTok, all of them. We're jumping on everywhere. Anything. Come on, stop shying away from it. I don't do social media. Yes, come on. It's 2022. This is the season we're in. You back in the day, I'm a baby boomer, you put something in the newspaper, right? We used fax machines, we used VHS tapes. So don't tell me we can't progress because guess what? You're still alive. So we've got to come up with the times of where people are so that we can share with them this good news. So if you don't have a Facebook page, just ask somebody in your house, some nephew or some niece, 5 minutes, it'll be up. And you can learn how to do this. First, get it out your mind that you can't learn how to do it. So when you go to Facebook, if you've never done this, go to Facebook and type Wakana. When you type Wakana and hit the return button, you'll see Wakana for Life. It says private. That's our private group page. You have to be invited to this page. So get with your sponsor, get with the person who invited you and tell them to invite you to the page. Once you're on the page, now you start seeing all of the different activities that are on the page. And they're all here. So now let's say you see something, okay, Chicago vegan restaurants. Oh, I want somebody to know about this post. Somebody posted this and I need other people to know about it. So I'm going to go here to where it says comment. And where it says write a comment, I'm going to type somebody's name. And when you start typing their name, they have to be your friend already. And now that's my husband. So I would click his name and I could type as many names as I want to. Put a space, type another name, space, type another name, and then hit return and Facebook does the work for you. Sends out, this is tagging, sends out a notification that they'll get over to the right, this little bell, if I put my cursor on there, it says notifications. It says I have 9+ notifications. They get the same thing. And then it's up to them whether they want to read it, respond to it, whatever. But now you have tagged them and you have at least exposed this to those persons who you put in there. So you choose, you say hello, you add them to the page, and you tag. Now, if I go to the front of the page just by typing it here, there's an invite symbol right here underneath all the pictures. And when I click invite, now I can sign up other people. Now they give you some suggestions, and all these people are going to be your friends already. And you put a check in the box, a check in the box, a check in the box, and send invites. And that's how you add them to that page. That's for our private group page. Now, let's go again and go to, we type Wakana because I'm always there. I see down here, it says Wakana for Life HQ. So let's just say if you didn't see it there, you typed Wakana. And I'm going to leave that page. And I go down. It was in the groups, but this is a page. So now I go down to pages, and there it is, Wakana for Life HQ. So let's click that. Now on this page, it's public. It says health and wellness website. So you know it doesn't say private. So you want to invite people to this. The first thing you want them to do is you want them to like the page. Then you want them to see all of the stuff that's going on this page, because guess what? Now we want you to make comments. We want you to like, we want you to share. We want everybody to do this, even distributors, as much as you can come here. We've got things on this page that are here on a regular basis that happen every day. Like today, we put on here, today is Showcase Saturday. So we're showcasing events that have taken place throughout the last few weeks, the picnic that was last weekend, all of that's here. And then we also have something every day. Today is World Beer Day, September the 3rd. And then we always have a Black History moment that's taking place, what took place this day in Black history. We promote that on our page, all these things. So we want you to visit every single day, share these things with others, comment about them, because guess what happens? On Fridays, Friday is Fun Friday. And when you obey the instructions that she has here, like, share, or comment for your chance to win. And you always have to do it by a certain time. Usually it's about 11:30. You have to do it, make comments and share this. And all you do is hit share. If you don't know how to share it, you, of course, comment, you hit comment, and then you type. You hit like or love or care or ha ha ha, you're laughing, or wow. See all these little emojis. Don't hit sad, okay? And please don't hit angry. But all of these are here to not only hit like, you can hit all these other things. When you put your cursor there, they all come up, and all you do is pick one. Then you click comment, and your comment section is there. And then you click share, and you can share to your own page. And if you don't see what you're looking for, hit more options, and you'll share to a group. You'll share to your own page. All of that is available for you to share. But that's a way for you to get your name in a barrel to win some free product on Friday. But please don't wait till Friday to start sharing. Hopefully you'll share. I see people sharing the Black History part to their own page. And see, this, who was that yesterday? Gabrielle Douglas, all these things. They're there available. All right. So that's how you do. Let's go back. That's how you tag. And of course, you can use any other system. Of course, phone calls are always the best thing to talk to people. You got to talk to folks, right? Number 7, follow-up. All right, the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. Did y'all hear me? The fortune is in the follow-up. And sometimes we get so frustrated or disenchanted or disgusted or just downright upset because somebody told us they were going to show up and they didn't show up. Stop. And then we create their story. We say, they must not be interested. How do you know? Did you ask them? You're assuming that just because they didn't show up. Could it be that they had something more important. Now, I know you don't like to hear that, but see, Wakana's not important to anybody until it becomes important. It becomes important once a person uses the product and it works. It's important to you because you showed up today. But once it becomes important to that person, you have to just stay at it, stay focused. Know that what you have is what they need. And they don't know it until we get it in their hands, until they have that bioscan. You know, don't get so frustrated because, man, they should have done that. They didn't show up. They didn't tell me. Only 3 people showed up. I don't care how many people showed up. If one person comes to your event, you don't know how many people they know. So always follow up. Don't have a list of names of people that you should have talked to and should have called. They told you to call them at 7 a.m. That's why I took that phone call just a few minutes ago, because that was a gentleman who, he was our Uber driver a few weeks ago when we took a plane trip and we couldn't drive because we came back on a different airline. So he drove us there and we started talking about the flat belly lifestyle. And he just called me. See, so we just scheduled for him to meet me Monday, tomorrow at the gym where I'm going to be set up. The fortune is in the follow-up. And then number 8, plug into events. Now, Wakana has events going on to help you support your business. The reason for the webinars is for you to invite people to watch the presentation without you having to talk. One of the biggest mistakes we make is we talk too much. Yep. Some of y'all talk too much because we need to let people who are the experts, who are already doing, especially if you're brand new, you shouldn't be talking at all. You should just be excited and inviting, excited and inviting. Invite them to our morning call. Come to the morning call, you yourself, on Monday through Friday. Monday is the best because it gives you the company updates from our CEO. Transparent, always letting us know what's going on, what kind of products are the best-selling products, gives accolades. Oh my God, don't you like to hear your name called when you do something good? Yep, it happens on Monday morning. A little bit longer, it's a 30-minute call. And then Tuesday through Friday, 15 minutes, just to inspire you, get your juices flowing, get you uplifted, just get you motivated and inspired and trained and sometimes corrected, whatever you need to help promote your business. We want you to win. And then we have presentations throughout the week. And we've streamlined this a little bit. So on Monday afternoon, we have a full hair presentation done by our trichologist, 2:30 p.m. Those are Central Times. Then Monday night at 8 p.m., we're going to have different leaders doing the calls at 8 p.m. And then I play some music and there'll be music played about 7:30 p.m. prior to that to get us in a party mood. Wednesday night, Dr. Rita, every Wednesday night, she does different presentations, different issues, different disorders. Just last week, she did pancreatic cancer and CBD. Prior to that, the week before, she did Crohn's disease and CBD. The only time she doesn't do it is if she's got to be in the operating room. And then she'll try to get one of the other medical advisory board to sit in for her. But she has a long list, over 120, 30, I don't even know how many it is now, list of different things that you can have access to on our YouTube channel. And then Saturday morning, some of you might have been there at 10 a.m. every Saturday. Minister Mooney and I are there to help you get people across the finish line. And then Sunday is dedicated to our flat belly lifestyle, to expose people to it, to hear and see the testimonies. And then even trainings for those who are on the flat belly lifestyle periodically take place after that presentation. And then Sunday monthly just started 1 month ago. Well, not 1 month ago, it was last month. But it'll be again this month, somewhere around the 18th, I think it is. So far, it's once a month. As we grow our Spanish involvement and our Spanish community, we'll be having more of these. But this is a flat belly lifestyle in Spanish. So get ready for that. And then 4 times a year, we have a conference. Now, I can say this very simply. Don't miss it. That's just it. Don't miss our conferences because they blow your business up. And always get tickets. Tickets are actually, they're on sale in our back office right now for our next conference, which is our Legacy Conference. Oh my goodness. You get so much information that the ticket doesn't compare to what you pay for. You should, I mean, we've had conferences where you would have to pay thousands of dollars, I'm just saying it like that, to sit up under some of the people who have been there at that particular conference. So health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. Number 9, I'm gonna slow down here because number 9 is something that you gotta have to have business. If you can't do this, you don't have business. Your doors are not open. You got to be able to enroll a customer, and you have to be enroll a business partner, a store owner, a business partner, a dispensary owner. If you don't do this, you don't have a business. So let's stop, go to the website, and show you how to do it. All right. So now I'm going to go to the Wakana website. Now, do you realize you own a dispensary, an online dispensary? I need you to get that. You are an owner of your own. Somebody said, well, what do you do? I own my own online dispensary. Come on, put that on your business card. Put that on your signature. You are the owner of your own online CBD wellness dispensary. Add that wellness to it because we're all into this wellness thing, right? So now you want to get people to be customers because guess what? We have more customers than we do business partners. We have more customers than we do distributors. We're a customer-based company because we want people well. We want people healthy. So what do? They come to your site just like they do anybody else's. What is yours? It has your name in front of wakana.com, some name that you chose when you signed up, or maybe you changed it later, but it's there. Mine is drroz.wakana.com. So now the customer goes to that. Now, they don't go to the search engine. Okay, let me be real specific because sometimes people send them to Google, the search engine. Because what happens, matter of fact, let's do that. What happens when you do that? So y'all know when a person says, I don't see it, I don't see it. So let's say if I went to Google or Bing or whatever, and I type drroz.wakana.com. So now they see all of this stuff. Now mine is there, yours may be there, but that's not where they're supposed to go. So if they tell you, well, which one do I click? If they say that to you, well, which one do I click? You need to ask them, where did you type it? Did you type it in the search? No. Go to the top of the page where the HTTP part stuff is. That's, because that's called the URL. Everybody doesn't know URL, but that's where it is, all the way here at the top. Now type drroz.wakana.com. And what does it do? It takes you directly to their page, to your page. They don't have to search for it. Okay, so I give you that for free. Now, when you click sign in, this is the customer. Now, either they're doing it or you're doing it for them. Either way, they type sign in, you put in the email address. I'm sorry, this is a brand new customer. So they go to create a customer account, just like when you start creating an account at any e-commerce website, like Amazon or anybody. You got to create an account. So we want to create that customer account. Why do you want to do that? Because you want credit for them being your customer, and you want them to be able to go back anytime they want to. Now, I have some customers, they don't do online stuff. So I create it for them. They give me their information, their first name, last name, email address. I create a password for them. I create a password because I'm doing it all the time. So I'm using the same password. I'm not trying to look up everybody's name and come up with a new password. If they're doing it themselves, then that's different. A security question, that's for security purposes, and answer the date of their birth because they have to be over the age of 21. And then they have to check, I have accepted these terms and conditions. If they want to read the fine print of terms and conditions of our website, just click that, it opens up, fully transparent. Their physical address, where they want things to be shipped to, their shipping address. If it's the same as the physical address, then keep the check mark there. Otherwise, uncheck it and write it. And then over here where it says, yes, send me email notices and updates. You want to have that checked. If it's off, you want to make sure they check that or you have it checked. And if they say, well, I don't know if I want to get that. Yes, they do. Because every week we have specials. Every week, who doesn't want to know about a sale? Especially when their topical cream, their pain cream is on sale, or when their flat belly lifestyle is on sale, or when their hemp-powered hair is on sale. They want to know that. They want to know that whether you tell them or not. So if this is checked, guess what? we'll be able to send that information to them just because they're a customer or because they are a distributor. And then click complete registration or test drive, and they're done. Now they become a customer. And guess what? Their name will appear here. Now, when they go to your website, always make sure you ask them. If, I like to be on the phone with people sometimes, but some people, they're real technically savvy. But if they're not, you want to kind of be on the phone with them maybe while they're signing up and make sure they see your name in the left-hand corner. That guarantees that they are on your website. They don't see your name, they might be on the corporate website, the Wakana website, and it goes to Wakana. But guess what? You can fix that. You can always send an email to support@wakana.com. If a customer accidentally signed up directly to the corporate website, they don't want your customer. So definitely make sure you let them know, here's a customer, they bought this. You can send them the invoice. You can make that work. You just make that phone call. So that's how you get them signed up. Now, once they're signed up, now they can shop. Okay, so that's how you sign up a customer. Then you want to sign up a distributor. How do you sign up a distributor? Go to the same website, your website. Ask them to see your name at the top. Click the gold key. Bam. When you click the gold key, now we see the packages. Our brand new wellness coach dispensary, wellness dispensary, wellness starter dispensary. Say, okay, well, what do I get in it? Because it costs $14.99.95. Before I want to add that, I want to know what I'm getting. Click view details. When you click view details, guess what? There you go. Now you see all of the contents of that particular package. And then you say, select this. And it goes through a little bit, and now complete enrollment. So that's for any one of the packages or even the free test drive. Now you get to this page where they're going to get their website. This is where they get excited because this happens in about 60 seconds or however long it takes them to type. Within that time, less than 60 seconds, they have their website. There's nothing more exciting than a person seeing their own website already up there. How do they get it? Their email address. What do they want the name of their website? .wakana.com. Something in front of that .wakana.com. Mine is Dr. Roz. Okay. What does it say? Not available. You doggone right. It's not available because it's mine. But whatever you want it to be, if I want it to be Dr. Roz loves CBD. Okay, that would be available. You could have that, right? But no two people can have the same exact website. And as you notice, there are no spaces, okay? So whatever it is, however long you're gonna make it, which I suggest you don't make it very long, because you wanna make it something that people can remember. Dr. Roz loves CBD, that's kind of long, but it's kind of catchy at the same time. But it'll say it's available. Then you put a password and you put a secret question, that's for security purposes. And you're able to use either your social or your business, your EIN, if you have a business. Don't mix them up. Just make sure you put personal tax ID if you're going to use your social, because this is what? Your business. So we don't take your taxes out. You've got to pay your taxes. We will send you a 1099 at the end of the year so that you can file your taxes. We don't want anybody going through tax evasion. All right. And then put your first name and your last name. Whatever you put here under first name and last name, that won't go away. Come on, go away. See, I'm in the way now. Okay, whatever you put for your first name and your last name, it's going to show up here as distributor. So if you want a business name, because some people sometimes are kind of operating incognito, maybe they don't need to know people that they're the business owner. Whatever you put under first name and last name, that's what's going to show up there. So if you want your business name there, then definitely you want to change that. Oh, let me move that out the way. You definitely want to change that. And you can put a business name in your first and last name. And it doesn't matter how many words you use. It could be more than 1 or 2 words, just as long as you use first name and last name. And then your date of birth, and then your e-wallet. Now, e-wallet is where you get paid, right? We pay commissions in your e-wallet. You need a 4-digit PIN, 4-digit PIN. Please let it be something you're going to remember, because you just can't call customer support and say, I forgot my PIN. You know how we do with passwords. No, what about the 4-digit PIN you use with your debit card or something? So write it down, put it away so you got that 4-digit PIN, because that's how you get your money. Now we're going to pay you in your e-wallet, but to get it out of your e-wallet, to go to your bank, it requires that 4-digit PIN. And then you got a security question, a secret question right there. It could be the same one as you used before. That's completely up to you. And then yes, here it is again. Send me email notices and updates. Yes, you want that. And now some other websites, you may not want it because you don't want all that junk mail. I ain't sending you no junk mail. That's my responsibility. I'm going to send you updates, company updates. I'm going to let you know when there is a sale, what the sale is, when you can get 2 buy 2, get 1 free. That's why you want your distributors and your business partners to say, yes, send me email notices and updates, no junk mail. Okay, then the billing address, shipping address, if it's different, agreements, you must, every time there's a transaction taking place, you must agree to all of these different things here. Screen keeps popping up. You got to agree to all of these. And if you need to read them or the person needs to read them, all they got to do is click the names of them and they'll be able to, okay, let me see if I can refresh this page. Okay, let's do that. All right, let's see, what do I have here? Nothing in the cart now. Okay, let me go back, add something to the cart. Complete enrollment. All right, here we go. So if you need to understand what any of these agreements are, they're all, you can click any of them. Refund policy, just click it, bam, it opens up. Shipping policy, just click it, it opens up. So for those that, want to read all the fine print and the details, again, full transparency. And then the payment method, several payment methods. So we got a credit or debit card, and we take American Express, Discover, MasterCard, or Visa. We take cryptocurrency. Wow, amazing, 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 amazing. Cryptocurrency, and not just Bitcoin only. Look at there. Okay, Bitcoin, but drop down arrow, you got Ethereum, Litecoin, all of these available for those that are in the cryptocurrency world and they have some coins sitting aside they want to use to get their payment. Absolutely, we favor that. And then the description of what you're getting, the shipping, see here, shipping is free because it's over $50. And then click complete enrollment. That's it. And now that distributor is a distributor and their name will be where your name was. Done. Absolutely amazing. All right, now I'm gonna stop and take a break for here just a minute. And I'm going to see if I can go to my phone. For those of you that sometimes are caught in a situation where you're doing this by phone, it looks a little different. Okay, so let's kind of go to the phone real quick. Okay, didn't do it that time. Let's try to go again. Let's go to the phone. Because a lot of times people will be talking to you and they'll say, I don't see what you're talking about. I don't see that. And the reason is because they're on their phone. Now, I'm on an iPhone, but whether you're on an iPhone or an Android, doesn't matter. Because you still got to read things up and down opposed to left and right, because that's the shape of the phone. Now, if you're on an iPad or a tablet, you can pretty much still see things the same way. But we're going to go to the phone. I'm going to use Safari. No, I'm not. I'm going to use Brave because I know I got it in there. And I'm going to my site, drroz.wakana. And so it's there. Now, before I said, click sign in and create an account. But as you can see here, And I want to make sure everybody sees my phone, right? In the middle of the screen is where I am, right here. But where before, and you can see behind me is my sign in. That's okay. Let's see if I can. So I don't want to confuse anybody. Let me close this other stuff down. So I want to make sure it's easier to see. I don't know why my nose is itching so. Okay. All right, here we go. So I know you can see it now. Now, so you notice that you don't see sign in, because I told you your customer needs to sign in and create a customer account, but we don't see that because we have to, it's hidden. It's hidden underneath these three bars that say menu. So now I'm going to press that. I'm on my phone pressing that. And now I come up here to log in. I press log in. Now I scroll up with my finger on my phone, and there it is. See there? Create a customer account. There it is. Boom. Same thing. Everything's still there, but some things are hidden. And now you just go down and you do everything else we just talked about. Confirming the registration, all of that, create that customer account. And now you've got your customer. Okay, same thing. I want to do my distributor. Well, fortunately, you see the gold key right there. Press the gold key. And all of the packages are there. Choose one of those packages. Click add. All I did was press add to one of them. And I still got to go down to the bottom and complete enrollment or free test drive. Now, here's all the distributor information. Same thing. Choosing what you want your replicated website to be. All your secret questions are there. Everything is exactly the same. There's your e-wallet information, your billing address, take the check out. If you got a different shipping address, put a check mark in all of the agreements. And you got to be careful here because your finger, at least my finger does, sometimes it hits that, you know, and opens up those documents. So then you got to close the document and put the check. You just got to hit it in the right spot. And I always don't hit it in the right spot. Credit, debit cards, coins, all that is still there. And you complete enrollment and you're done. Voila, bam, fantastic. All right. Hopefully you got that and understand the difference between looking at the two different things. So that's doing an enrollment for your customer as well as sorry, wrong one, as well as your, there we go, as well as your distributor. Last but not least, personal development. Personal development is of the utmost importance. Every day, you ought to be doing something to grow personally. Listening to a video. YouTube is full of them. And we offer suggestions of so many different kinds of books. Our Chief Sales Officer, Phyllis Nash, is encouraging us to read Think and Grow Rich with a study guide. It's an old book. Have I read it before? Absolutely. Am I reading it again? Absolutely. Am I getting something else out of it? Absolutely, because I see things differently. I'm in a different place now, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, all of that. So, and the one book that's not on here that I recommend is the Bible. Yeah, basic instructions before leaving earth is what they say that is, but it really is. So it will always help you grow personally. And then as a bonus, that's our 10 points for our Sales Academy. But our bonus is this. Anytime you see somebody that's succeeding, you want to know What did you do? What's your secret? Well, that's what they did to Bill Britt. Bill Britt became a millionaire in Amway back in the day. And other people had all these products in their garage that they couldn't get rid of. And they asked Bill Britt, said, what's your secret? It was a radio show. And he said, there's no secret. He said, I simply showed the plan to 1,200 people. 1,200 people showed the plan. Now, there's a difference between showing the plan and just texting or emailing or posting. These are people he talked to. 900, he said no. Some of us couldn't have made it past that. We have a difficult time when one person says no. 900 said no, only 300 signed up. Out of those 300, only 85 did something at all. Out of those 85, only 35 were serious. Out of those 35, 11 made him a millionaire. 11 out of 1,200. That's not a really large percentage, but 11 made him a millionaire. So how many people can you go through to become a millionaire? Because the potential in this industry, this is really the only industry that this can happen, because your job, your job doesn't want to make you a millionaire. So we're encouraging you to work through the numbers. Before you get discouraged, before you throw in the towel, have you talk to 1,200 people. Because the success of your business is the speed of your business. And you can't compare what you do based on what somebody else does, because we don't know your story. We don't know your life. But the challenge is for you to keep the momentum. No matter what if you're doing this full time, if you're doing this part time, but you got to do it sometime. You got to either walk or jog or run or sprint or fly. But whatever you're doing, the tortoise, he's the one that won the race, and he seemed to be slower than the hare. So keep moving, keep moving. So we're challenging you now. Pick your dates, get your dates. Let's get going. Let's have your grand openings all over this company. Let's have them, because this is the perfect time to be doing it. We got our best-selling months coming up in October and November, December. Get ready in September for that and watch and see what's going to happen. Start inviting your family and your friends and having these launch parties and having the CBD parties and having the flat belly lifestyle, having the scan parties. I don't care if they seem to be the sharpest people in the world. Tell them, I appreciate you. I respect your opinion. I just want you to check this out. Have the launch parties. Send out videos. This is what we do. Now I'm sending out 5 videos, okay? 4 videos have been what we've been doing. We keep changing them a little bit because we get better videos. But I send out videos, just did it this week. Because somebody brand new, this is what you do. No, what are you doing? Can I send you 4 videos? Can I send you 5 videos? What can you tell me about it? No, let me watch these videos and then let's talk. Or somebody says, will it help my headache? Or will it help my hypertension? Or does it help for diabetes? Or will it help me to lose some weight? Send them a video. Send them from Dr. Rita's playlist. Send them from the full Wakana new 6-minute flat belly lifestyle video. Send them the 15-minute testimonial video. Oh my God, they watch that testimonial video and you're sold, right? And just get back with the person who invited you so you can get access to all of that. All right, I'm going to stop sharing just for a minute and see if we have any questions. Any questions? Any questions? Oh, my nose is itching. Any questions, anybody?
Dr. Ross, hi, this is my Mitchell. Love your dedication, darling. I put it in the chat, but my question is, are we still able to sign up people with the original dispensaries?
Yeah, the crown jewel is still there. I mean, they're still there, but it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense because number one, the full crown jewel, the $9.99 is now $7.99, the new one.
Oh, okay.
and you still get 200 points.
Uh-oh. Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Okay, Bernadine, we got some background noise, Bernadine. Hold on. All
Let
right.
me get a pencil so I can write down what you're saying.
Well, I'm actually finna go over that when I do the compensation.
Oh,
Because
okay.
here's the thing, if we were paying $9.99 is what we paid to be full crown jewels,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Okay, now a person pays and your sponsor made $200 off the top.
Right. Right.
Now the wellness dispensary is $7.99 and you still get $200.
Wow. Okay.
Now, what you don't get, before the $9.99 gave you 1,000 points.
Mm-hmm.
Now you get 800 points.
Okay.
So it went down one way, but
$7.99
it
is
stayed the same.
800. 800 points. $7.99 is 800 points.
Right.
Okay. But you still get the $200.
You still get the $200.
Wow. Okay, great.
And so now your person doesn't have to pay $9.99, they pay $7.99, and that's like being a full crown jewel. But it's not,
Wow.
it's still on the website, but it is going away.
Okay. Full crown jewel. Okay.
And then of course the higher package, the best package is now $14.99.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna show you those packages in just a few minutes.
Okay. Thank you.
But that's a great question. Because you still see it on the website, but I wouldn't use it.
Right. Okay, I got you. I mean, because I saw it and I'm like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah, we're in the middle of a transition.
Okay. I like the idea of looking at Wakana now. I say it's a wellness company. That's the way I'm sharing it now, as a wellness company.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're in sync. That's right. Because that's where the focus is, and that gets you through more doors. It's a lot easier to get through a door. And then once you're in that door, now you can say, okay, now here's a product. Because if I do the Flat Belly Lifestyle, guess what? My CBD products work better.
Right,
now
correct.
I'm unclogged with all this waste in my body. And that's what I tell people. You've been taking CBD, but you had all this waste in your body. Now you get the waste out from doing the 21-day cleanse or a 7-day cleanse. And now when you take your tincture, it works better in your body. Any more questions?